Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you and Allah's blessings and mercy. Welcome to video number 1. So this series is going to be for converts slash reverts mainly, but everyone else is welcome. And I welcome your feedback. This is my first video ever, my first venture into YouTube. So I apologize for the setup. It's very rudimentary and basic, but things will get better with time, inshallah. So let's get started because I know you guys are busy and you don't have a lot of time. I'm gonna try to keep my videos under 10 minutes each, but there'll be several videos. Now I'll take your requests too. So I have a kind of an idea where this series should go, what the content would be, but I welcome your feedback, and I'd be more than happy to change the direction of the series if enough people wanted to go a certain way. Okay, so let's get started. So I thought it would be appropriate to start with Surah Al-Fatiha, the opening chapter. I think everyone knows the surah. Even if you know it by memory, even if you don't know how to read it, but you do know it by memory because perhaps it's your first surah that you've memorized, that you've learned when you became a Muslim. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to start with the alphabet. Okay, so this is going to be like when you used to be kids, when you were kids back in kindergarten, and you learned letters and you sang the alphabet. Then you started making words. You started putting letters together and making sounds, and little by little you read. This is exactly what's going to happen. I don't have the pretension to say that this is going to be exactly like it used to be in kindergarten, but I'm going to try my best. It's going to be a lot briefer than kindergarten, hopefully. So, okay. So we're going to start with the first ayah, okay, and that would be Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So what I thought about doing is going over the letters of the ayah Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, which comes in every chapter of the Qur'an, in the beginning of every chapter, except for Surah At-Tawbah. Surah At-Tawbah does not begin with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Okay, so let's get started. Bismillah. Put away my Qur'an. Okay, so Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Go ahead and write this ayah. B. Bismillahi Ar-Rahmani Ar-Rahim. There. In the name of Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate. I think in terms of translation, you'll find different versions of that. And speaking of that, I'm going to grab my interpretation of the meanings of the Noble Qur'an. I believe this is by Muhammad Taqiyuddin al-Hilali and Muhammad Muhsin Khan. Anyway, let's see how they translated that verse. I told you this is going to be very low tech. Okay. So, in the name of Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful. Okay. And this is just, to kind of give you an idea that the Quran was revealed in Arabic. So that's why there's no English version or Greek version or whatever, or Latin version. It's because Allah wanted to reveal it in Arabic and wanted it to stay in Arabic, so it would stay true to its meanings. But that doesn't mean that one cannot read and understand from the interpretation of the meanings. However, the best way to understand this message that was revealed to our Prophet ﷺ is to read it in Arabic and hopefully understand it in Arabic. If that never happens, that doesn't affect one's faith. One should not feel bad about it. One should not feel that they're less worthy of a Muslim, if that makes any sense. I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone, but that's not my intention. But it just means that the message was revealed in Arabic and said in Arabic for a very good reason. So there would not be versions of it. A lot of things get lost in translation. Any translator, anybody who has ever done any translation work will tell you that. Anyway, back to our business. Okay. So Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So let's take the first word. Bismi. Now what I'm going to do is separate the letters. So in Arabic, unlike, well, actually you could say this the same way in English as well. So if you write English in print, let's say you're going to write the word table. Let's say you're going to write the same word, but this time in cursive. I guess this is how you write the key in cursive. There. So this would be the closest structure to Arabic. In Arabic there's no print, so there's no spaces between the letters. They're all connected. When you make a word, they all become connected, like you see here. See these little connections? That's what we do in Arabic. Another thing that I wanted to mention is the name of the letters. So stay with the word table. So this is the letter T, okay? T. This is the letter A, this is the letter B, and so on. So in Arabic, similarly, this is the letter Ba, Ba. This is Sin, Sin. This is Mim. Focus. Mim. So let me write them down so you kind of have an idea what I'm talking about. Ba. The emphasis is on the A. Ba. There's a ba, like a sheep. Ba, but not as long. Ba. Ba. The closest word to this sound would be the verb or the past participle sin. 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 This would be meme. Meme. So when I say ba, it's like saying T. When I say sin, it's like saying A, for instance. So what I'm saying is the name of the letter. Like if I said A, B, C, the alphabet. But when I connect the letters to make a word, I don't say T anymore, but I say T, B, tab, tab, the word tab, for instance. T, B, L, E. Because the A between two consonants is pronounced A, so So it becomes table. Similarly, let's go back to Arabic. Bi, s, mi, bismillahi, bismi, bismi. Now you're gonna ask me, why are we saying, or how do I know to say bi and not ba or bu or b or any other sound? So, great question. This is called tashkil. Let me take the example of, actually let's take it back because it's a nice letter, it's a simple one. So this is ba in its raw structure, in its alphabet structure. It's not connected to anything. So ba has all Arabic letters have 4 sounds. Okay? Make your little box here to separate this from the rest. So the first one to make the sound ba is to put a little line on top of the letter. This little line is called fatha, or dash maybe, or hyphen. Fatha, fatha. Fatha in Arabic, it almost means opening, or the action of opening something, or the state of being opened. Why? Because when you say ba and you pause, your lips are open. That is the only way you can make the sound ah. You cannot make that sound while keeping your lips closed or in any other state. Ba. Another one is bu. Bu. So in this case, your lips are making a circle. Bu. Like in the letter U, but much shorter. Bu. Third one is bi. This is called kasra. Sorry, I skipped one. This is called damma. Damma. Fatha. Damma. Fatha is a. Damma is u. Ba. Bu. Kasra is bi. Bi. Kasra means, almost in Arabic, means to break. Breaking. Bi. Bi. The sound is not going up. It's almost like it's going down. Bi. Bi. Up. Down. Ba. Bi. Ba. Bi. Bu. The last haraka, or movement, is this little guy, this little circle. This is b. B. This is not going up or down or sideways or anything. This is still b. Okay, this is always found in the middle of the word or the end. It's never found in the beginning, because it's doesn't make any sense to start a letter with a still sound. And by the way, this is called sukun, and sukun in Arabic means stillness. Sukun. So ba, bu, bi, b. Let me write the closest phonetic to it. This would be like bu. Not bu with 2 O's, but bu. What would be a good word for that? I'm not sure, because normally it would, in English, it would be either an a sound, like but, like the preposition but, or it would be, if there's a vowel after the consonant here, it would be, for instance, buke, bule, butte, and so on. So it would be either the sound a or u. Bu. Correct me. Maybe you can give me feedback in the comments on what's an English word that has u. Huh? Okay, I'm sure it exists. I just don't know it. Be, like the verb to be. Be. Now this is like b without any movements. Okay, so this is when you say table, b, table, table, b. This is it right here. Okay, so this is the word bismi that we're studying. So let's try to apply these harakats or these movements to this word, and then I'm gonna end the video because it's turning out to be more than 15 minutes. I'm gonna continue inshallah in the second video. But believe it or not, we have covered a lot of the principles of pronouncing Arabic in the last 15 minutes. So if you watch this video, if you need to watch it 2 or 3 times and you start getting this principle, you pretty much have covered a lot of ground already, and you can pretty much read any word. Okay, what do you think I should put on the B? On top, under, what do you think? Ba, bu, bi, or b? Bismi, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So I'm going to put a kasra, bi, stillness, sukun, bis, on the mim, bis, mi, which one is it? Ma, mu, mi, or m? Of course, it's the third one, mi. So bismi, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. I know you can say this ayah without ever blinking or thinking about it because you've said it so many times that it's second nature to you. But now you can actually, you know why you're saying bismi and not bisma or bismo. Bismi. A little remark before we end is that actually the word bismi is, in its real structure, is written like so, or should be written like so. Bi, I, s, mi. Bi ismi means, separate this. The word ismi means name. The letter B, the letter B or ba is a preposition. You can think of it that way. In ismi, the name, or name, in the name of Allah. But because you have bi ismi, which is kind of a little bit heavy on the tongue, bi ismi becomes bismi. Bismi. So let's go ahead and make tashkil. Tashkil is the action of giving letters movements. Like we did here. That's all I'm doing. Bismi. Bismi. Instead of saying bi ismi. So I hope this was interesting. I know we've only covered one word, but we've covered things like the alphabet of this word, the corresponding letters, what are their names, and as we go in this series, you'll discover more letters and more letters. So give yourself time, give yourself credit, and do not feel overwhelmed because you're thinking I spent 15 or 20 minutes just to learn one word. in the last 20 minutes we've learned the name of the letters of the first ayah in the Qur'an, and also very, very important is we learned the movements. And these are the only movements in the Arabic language. There's nothing else. If you master these, you can read anything in Arabic. Anything. There are other, I wouldn't call them movements, but you can, there in the Quran, there are signs or markers where you should stop or make the letter longer or make a certain sound or stress a letter. All that is going to come later on, but these are the basic movements, or really the main movements in Arabic. So I hope you liked this video. I appreciate you tuning in. So if you like what you see, you can subscribe, and inshallah I'm going to try to make a video, 2 videos a week. So we'll see how that works. Thank you very much, and assalamu alaikum.